Ask the true Jews who the Lion of Judah is. And they're going to tell you that it's a council of people. And they're going to tell you it's a government. The reason why me presenting this like this is not dangerous is because this is by account of actual Jewish people. And what they say is that this Lion of Judah, that is a theocracy, a theocratic spell on the Western world primarily, they're saying is actually the Lion of Jewdom. The Lion of Jewdom. So in the Jews, in Judaism or Judaism, they did have some people slip in their ranks that were there to supplant, pervert, and change the customs. And they were there seemingly first from a historical perspective, almost to the point where you could even venture to say they may have even created the religions themselves, the ones who were the original thieves of this. So they became what is known as the Lion of Jewdom. These are the particular set of Jews who actually belong to the dark side, and they're all about the dark energy, and they're all about the clip off, and they're all about going to Thomiel, that 11th level, and they're all about Thagarian, embracing the beast, and they're all about Samael and Lilith. And that's a whole separate belief system that goes is the backside of the Jewish Kabbalah tree. So you have Kabbalists, a group of Kabbalists that may be half dark, or what you would call between light and dark, which is gray, which is alien. That's why they call grays aliens. It's not so much an alien thing as much as it is alien to the rest of civilization type of thing, to the point where you're living in your own separate world within this world. So that council, from which sprang Nicaea, as they tell it, is known as the Lion of Jewdom, of that form of Judaism that was sent in and created to deceive. Because whoever the deceivers are, mind you, the scriptures themselves say that the deceiver was there from the very beginning. So from jump, you can even venture to say, again, I'll repeat it, you could venture to say that it was the very enemy who created systems of belief. Because maybe we started here not even needing to believe. There's a step that's higher than belief. It's called knowing. When you go to take a step with your left foot and you go to take another step with your right foot, before you take that step with your right foot, you pretty much know that your legs are going to hold you up if you don't have any issues with your feet or legs. That's pretty much a knowing. You don't believe that you'll walk down the hall. You don't believe that. You pretty much know it. And what's known is based on experience. So experience and experiments go hand in hand too. You have to experiment with life in order to experience life. If you're not experimenting with life, then even the greatest of experiences in life can be bland and unfulfilling. So this council, known as the Lion of Judah, specialized in unfulfillment. However, if you do transmute the clip off in the dark side, is a beautiful thing when you're under attack. Trust me. Ain't nothing like using the demon to get a demon off of you. It's beautiful. But we'll get into all of that in another video about how to do that. But yes, I just wanted to touch on that because don't write off Judaism itself. You know, don't let the few rotten apples spoil the whole batch of that. You know what I mean? Because there are some principles, and there's always something to be gained from a life that has structure in it. And the Jews, they specialize in structure, big time. And I like that as an individual. I like structure. I like discipline. I like order. I like that. So when it comes down to the get down, don't write off all the Jews, because it's not all of them that's doing what they do. It's not all of them. But the ones who are not doing the deeds of darkness, so to speak, the ones who are not deceiving the world, they're really not in a position to speak out about it. It has to be almost like mouth to ear type of thing. They can't really go out about it because their culture is pretty strict with that. You know, they may still go really Old Testament and give them the death penalty. You know, they might come home and see the whole neighborhood with bricks in their hand ready to throw them at them. You know, they might be under a stoning. So, you know, let a Gentile do it. Let a Gentile do it. Hey, better it coming from a sinner. You know, they'll write us off anyway. Oh, that's just a sinner. So that's cool. That takes us off the radar, so to speak. But what we have to say is nonetheless special. But this is also why, referencing another video, when you're in traffic, don't get stuck at one establishment for too long. Look around. Get a feel for the town.